What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Narakia's Gaming, and I'm bringing you another special division video, baby. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, I'm bringing you another dope ass build, and I was playing with this build and I was kind of asleep on this build, and I think a lot of you guys are asleep on this build too, so it's about time that I wake you guys up. And if you notice by my vest, you probably know what I'm talking about, all right? And if you don't, I'm talking about the Alpha Bridge. Yo, that build right there, I'm telling you, the Alpha Bridge is a build that I think a lot of people is slept on in the dark zone. A lot of people is worried about Predator's Mark and Century and the shotgun, and I took this build for a test run all day, and I will be posting videos about this build, and it's just unbelievable how good and how strong this build is. All right, so we're not going to talk too much about it. I'm basically going to go in here, we're going to do the same thing like we always do, baby. I'm going to go full detail, full stat mode, and I'm going to talk to some things about how to make the build even better and stronger. All right, let's get into it. As you can see, this is my Alpha Bridge setup right now. I'm coming at you with all 4 Alpha Bridge. I have the Century Call Mask, and I do have the Final Measure holster. Now, in some cases, a lot of you guys know I do like running 2 Final Measures just because of everybody still trying to do that tank-tician, and the tank-tician shit does not phase me anymore because I have numerous ways around that now. There are too many ways to beat those kind of guys, and I just melt them because they are all skill, power, and health and no DPS, so that kind of cripples them, right? But unfortunately, I haven't found another good Final Measure backpack, so right now I'm just gonna rock it like this here, and maybe I'm gonna stay like this because it's done me perfect. But I'm coming in at 306, 434, and 28, and you see my electronics is up there, so you know I'm getting my skills back hella fast. All right, and if you guys didn't know about the Final Measure, one of the main things that I like about it is that all these attributes right here on your 2 primary guns, if you're running 2 of the same kind of guns, will be active on your main primary weapon. And that's one of the main things about this build that makes it so OP that I think a lot of people are falling asleep on it. All right, so I'm gonna go right through it. All right, first on the list, you guys already know I'm rocking the G36 Enhance. Okay, wait, that's not my primary, this is my primary. Alright, yeah, I'm coming in with the G36 Enhance. Alright, you guys already see the flash hider. What I got accuracy, and I do have 38% critical hit damage, and then I have the angle grip on that bad boy. That got accuracy and stability, which this gun really doesn't need it that much because it's very stable, but you know, whatever does the job, right? And of course, I'm coming in with the FDE scope, coming in at a 22.5 headshot, got that 8% crit hit chance. And that's another thing about it. Doing this build, a lot of people stay away from this build because they cannot get their crits up. And I'm gonna show you exactly how you get your crits up to make this build be as deadly as if you was running a striker build or a sentries build or any other build that you think is dominant. This build can stand in the field with the most of them, right? And you guys already know this is one of my favorite all new camos. Some of you guys been hitting me on my Twitter and asked me where the new camo videos at. I got a brand new one coming for you guys, and yes, this camo is definitely gonna be it. And I also got some exclusive camos that I know you guys haven't seen, or you probably have, or you probably haven't gotten. I'm gonna tell you where you can get them. All right, got the extended magazine on that bad boy with the rate of fire, because this assault rifle, the RPMs on it are not that good, but so you might want to put a rate of fire on it just to help you with that. With a magazine size of 101, that's not the best. I actually have a magazine size of 103.5, but that's actually on another gun with the 60 mags, which is enough for me. All right, and the talents on it, I got brutal, swift, and of course the talent that comes already is harried. And on my other one is the same G36, so let's just go right into it. I have fierce on that one, and I have deadly. Oh my god, already doing a combination on that bad boy. Okay, only thing that's different about this one is that one of them is a 204, and that's coming in at 10.K, and this one is a 229 11.7. Now I know you guys are saying that the base damage is a little low on this one. On this build, your base damage will drop, but when I use this gun on my striker build, the base damage actually goes up to 14.3 for me, so I'm not worried about it. That's well enough damage for me right there. All right, let's keep it moving, baby. And you guys already know I'm rocking If you're not rocking this pistol, I don't know what you're doing with your life. All right, the first wave X45, the 229, it's a beast. I've been slapping people with this in the dark zone, and I just love to hear them when they rage. I just love, oh my fucking god, a pistol? You kidding me? Nah, I'm not kidding you. I'm whooping your ass right now. But this pistol is really dope. I advise everybody to get one if you haven't got one. All right, if you got one, you're blessed. You know what I'm talking about. I'm looking for one that has brutal already on it, so I could roll expert off and put like deadly or responsive or something like that, or skilled or something like that. But yeah, all right, first on the list, we're gonna go ahead and check out my chest piece. All right, let's go. My chest piece is a stamina. It's coming at 820 with the base armor of 1700. I also have a firearm mods on it. One of the things that I like about this chest piece is that the major attribute is 13.5 exotic damage resilience. Like I always say, guys, you guys are not fighting against ads anymore. The environment in the dark zone is alive. You know what I mean? So the NPCs are a lot stronger, and those flamer guys are everywhere, and they will drop you, whether it's the purple or the elites. They are very strong, and you don't even want to go to talking about the heavy guys with the big flamers. They'll drop you with just one hit if you don't have any exotic kind of damage to kind of protect you. I don't have enough exotic damage to protect me, but with the little though I do have, I know my playing style, so I know how to maneuver around those guys, and that's how you got to beat that situation. Coming in at the 713 armor, your armor goes into your toughness. I wish the minor attribute could have been better, but it is what it is. I do have that 8% pulse duration, make that pulse stay out there a lot longer. All right, and oh yeah, my 2 mods on it is a firearms with 3% exotic damage resilience. Like I said, you make up for it any way you can. Also have a stamina mod 180 with skill power. Okay, coming in at 1400. We're gonna go straight down the list. I got this Tactician Authorities mask. It is a 240, looking for a 268, but this was a hell of a good 240, and that's why I like it, because on my mask I do love to have skill power and a major attribute, and I have not found a 268 with that yet, so that's why I'm rocking this mask. And when I do find a new one, the stats are probably going to be a hell of a lot better, but I could deal with this. All right, minor attributes, blind and death resistance, whatever, get the job done. And I have that 8.5 support station in healing. Okay, and for my mods on that, I have an electronics mod with skill power. That's got to get that skill power, because you have to be able to heal yourself. This build right here is basically a solo survival type build. This is why I created for a lot of new players coming to the division that feel like there are no builds for them that they can put on for themselves or create where they can survive in the dark zone. That is not true. You just really have to know what you are doing. Okay, and this is a build that I've really tested out, and it's really survival based. You can actually PvP in this and still get the job done and farm and do what you need to do. All right, knee pads. Now this knee pad that I'm rocking right here, it was funny, I just got this knee pad. I was gonna give them to a friend, but I couldn't trade it. But then when I looked at it, I was kind of happy I couldn't trade it, because if you look at the minor attributes, that's a god roll. You got 30% burn resistance, 11% enemy armor damage, but what stands out is the shock resistance. Everybody know the shock turret is kind of like the OP thing right now. Okay, sticky bomb had their turn, and right now look like shock turret is having their shine right now. This is the shock turret season. Okay, and the skill power, we have that 8.5 support station healing. You know, it's whatever. I would have took that over. I would have took that for pulse critical hit, but it is what it is. It is a 883, but the armor is 896. Funny thing about this knee pad, fun fact, they're not even rolled yet. I have not even touched it. I don't know if I'm gonna roll the damage to elites, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna roll it for, because I don't need to roll it for armor, because my gear alone, it gives me the 75% mitigation. I'm actually capped over that, so I don't know yet, but these are not even rolled yet. I might roll it for more firearms. Who knows, right? All right, going into my backpack. My backpack is not the best backpack. Of course I want skill power. That's not the backpack, this is it. Of course I would like skill power in my major attribute, but it has skill haste. But like I said, this is also a build for if you want to do it solo, and with the dark zone being so immersive and being so alive and being so dangerous and lethal right now, you want to be able to get your skill power back. This meta is not a meta where you can rock the high 300 toughness with the high 300 DPS and your skill power is around 17k. That's gonna to cripple you, and it will cripple your team if you're in a team also, because you guys are feeding off each other when you're running triage. All right, you need to have high skill power, so that way if you venture off or you break off on a group on your own and you have people on your ass, you are able to heal yourself, because they're not the only one that will be shooting you. The ads are going to be shooting you. They're going to try to put you on fire. Depending on where you are in the dark zone, you might die of gas grenades. You must be able to protect yourself at all times. So 12% skill haste. I have 13% again burn resistance, and then skill attributes I have 9.5 secret mine damage and 3% ballistic shield damage. I wish those could have been different. I would have took crit damage, and I would have took pulse crit chance. All right, now for the mod on it, I got firearms. Of course it's a 154, but I could do better with a 161. I gotta craft it, and a 1.5 crit hit chance. All right, so yeah, these are 268. It's pretty all right, not a bad book bag. All right, these gloves right here, unfortunately you guys already know I was rocking the savage gloves, but the savage glove does not go with the build. As you can see, if I put it on, it's gonna drop my toughness down. It's not, that's too damn low for me. But I found some hell of a good gloves and I'm loving it. I did not know gloves could come with 2 attributes on it. That's crazy. And a funny thing about these gloves also, fun fact, they're not even rolled yet. They're not rolled. So I'm having 12% health on kill, 6% critical hit chance, and that's 8.5 critical hit damage. Now, the reason why I didn't roll these gloves, because that health on kill is so godlike. People fall asleep on these talents, man. Let me tell you something. You're getting shot, your health is dropping. Let's say you're down to 1 med pack. You find the ad that's chasing you, you gun him down real quick. That, let's say you lost the first segment of your health. When you kill him, you will get that first segment back after dropping him. You get 12% of your health on kill. So every kill you get 12% back of your life that you already lost. Like you do the math. If that doesn't make sense to you, then I don't know what will. Like I said, it's about survivability in the dark zone, and that's what this build is about. So yeah, firearms coming in at 630 and 647. These are not even rolled yet, guys. So my build is still not finished. It can get a whole lot stronger and a whole lot better. All right, final measure, coming in with the final measure holster. You guys already know what I'm rocking with. Got the 759 firearms, 737 stamina, and the 725 electronics. This it can't get any better than that. My firearms are maxed out. It's 759 for firearms. Like it can't get no better than that. These are all high stats. Of course they have that high armor in it, and I'm loving it. Smart cover duration, I would have taken for something else like burn resistance or that pulse crit hit, but it is what it is. Like it's godly. Like, come on guys, like for real. That's why this holster has not coming off. And I do have an alpha bridge, but as you can see, it's no comparison. It's not as good, even though those do have the pulse critical hit damage that I wish this had, but it's okay. I'm rocking with this. All right, and okay, now I'm gonna go into the stats. Let's get into these stats. Show you these stats real quick. Critical hit chance 23%. all right, and the funny thing about it, that is not for the entire build. That's just on my primary weapon. My critical hit damage is plus 25. That's fine, I can live with that. My headshot damage is at 75%. I can live with that. I'm gonna tell you why I make up for all of this, okay? All right, and then we're gonna go into survivability. As you can see, my toughness is 434, my health is at 108, and my armor is at 75. Mitigation, as you can see, I'm actually like almost 100 to 200 over the cap. I'm like 165 over the cap. I think it's like 53 or something like that. So I'm pretty high on that. Health rejuvenation is at 10k plus, which is extremely important. And like I said, my exotic damage resilience is at 17%. I wish I can get it a lot higher, which I probably can, but like I said, I know how I play, so the flaming guys is not really a big factor to me. For you guys who like to go out there with your chest all out and your chin all in the air, your ass in trouble, because you're gonna die really fast if you don't know how to maneuver around these guys, okay? Alright, now the thing about this build, what I like, let's go down into the Mad Lab. I'm gonna show you something. I like to call it my Mad Scientist Lab, the Dexter Laboratory. You guys remember Dexter? That was a show back then right there. Alright, the thing what I like about this is hold on, pull out your gun. Oh, stand still. All right, here's what I like about this build right here. If you guys, all of these right here are gonna be active. So imagine this. You're in the dark zone and you're rushing somebody. You're running there with your head cut off like a chicken, and I have all 6 talents. Well, not 6, I'm sorry. All 5 talents equipped. And the only reason why I'm missing another talent is because it does not stack on top of each other. So it has, this has the talent focused on it, and the other G36 does have focus. Now, if I was to find a G36 that came, let's say, that had fierce and deadly already on it, I would roll focus for, like, you know, another talent like responsive or something like that, and that would give you all 6 talents right there. So you would have focus on another gun, and then you would have responsive, fierce, and deadly on this gun right here. So that's why you only see 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. All right, but imagine you're in the dark zone and all of this is just lit. Take away Swift, because that just gives me faster reload, but I'm still gonna beat you in a gun battle because I reload a lot faster than you. And if I was using the PP19, your ass is definitely grass, because that actually, the talent on that is actually an increase in the reload category. So this actually just makes you a lot stronger. Wow, I just noticed my DPS went crazy. It was at 3, now it's at 249. I don't know if you guys been having problems with that, but the numbers been kind of a little off with this game. 1 minute they're up, 1 minute they're down, and I don't know. Sometimes my DPS would be here, there, and I don't know, but anyway, that's why I love this build, because it gives you a total of 6 talents to 5 talents, and you want to make sure that whenever you find a gun that are the same kind, you want to make sure the attributes are very different and very cordial. They're very cordial, and they go with your build, they go with what you're trying to do in the dark zone. And make sure that if you're DPS kind of guy, then you don't want to have anything with high skill power. If you notice, all my stuff on here are firearms and stamina, because skill power requires you to have very high skill power. And on this one, just because my skill power is high, I would not run this build if I couldn't get my skill power very high. You know, skill power is like 2 I think it's 2264. That's just like the breaking point right there. But right now I got it at 264. So it is what it is. But that's still too damn high for deadly, when I could probably get it on firearms, and it's gonna be at I forgot what it comes in on firearms. I think it's a lot lower. Is it 2260 or 2825? It's one of those, whatever. But you know, I prefer to get on firearm, because firearms is a lot easier to get it up. All right, now another thing that I do like about this build is that I have 7 med packs, but if you hit the restock, I don't know why it did not give me 9 med packs, and I do have on 1, 2, 3. I do have on 4. Yeah, because if you run 3 of these, if you run 3, right, you got the health rejuvenation, and then you get 2 extra med packs. But I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna go through all that. If I want to get 9, I'll just throw on another backpack and it'll give me the 9. And for some of you guys that are struggling with that, hit me up on my Twitter. All you have to do is throw on 2 Alpha Bridge pieces with the paramedic backpack, and then you hit the restock, then you would have 9 med packs. Because some people saying that it was not given it to them, and that's because you was actually doing it the opposite. You was putting on the paramedic backpack, then hit the restock, and then put the Alpha Bridge and try to do it. You can't do it like that. It's not gonna work if you do it like that. All right, now if you want to get this number super crazy and you want to deal more damage, you come right here, pop that, boom. Not only are you more tankish, now you at 341 primary DPS with 434 toughness. All right, like that's incredible. Like that's protection on top of protection. Like that's what I say, this is like the ultimate survival build. If you can't survive using this build, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say you suck, but you know, that's what comes to my mind. Like I don't know what more. You have 9 med packs, you have defensive on, and then you have a buff in your DPS, plus you have a total of 6 to 5 talents that are giving you more DPS and more damage, and sometimes it can actually go towards your health. And then with the gear you have health on kill, exotic damage, resilience. I mean, you guys get the picture. Like, I don't even have to go deep into this, baby. So this is a really nice build, and I really like this build. And if you guys really like this build, you guys leave a comment down below. Make sure you leave a like for this video. I work hard on these videos, and you know, you guys hit me up on Twitter and you guys ask me to make a build, and you know, I do it for you guys, you know what I mean? Because I really love what I do, and I love that you love what I do. And for you new players, if this build is something that you're very interested in, I'm gonna post another video that's gonna show you exactly how to roll and what you need to roll to get it to how you want it. And basically, I could roll any gear to any style to any player. That's all it's about. It's how you play, and that's how you roll your gear. Alright? So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and it's your boy Narockius, and I'm gonna see you when I see you. Peace.